Hello, welcome to the latest episode of Retro for You. Today we're working on the C64 as promised. I've been working on it day and night the last few days, sometimes early morning, sometimes late at night. Unfortunately, it ended up being a bit of a disaster. Something went really wrong, and you'll see this in the video. Like I said before, I don't hide things. I like to show things as they're being done, so if I make a mistake and it helps somebody else in the future not to make that same mistake, and I show it on a video and somebody else is watching this and says I was going to do that and I stop them from doing that and it saves their bread bin, then that's a bonus for me. So I've been doing these computers for a while now. I do it as a hobby. I'm not saying I'm professional. I don't like go around saying I can fix anything. Basically, I've been fixing stuff for years anyway, but this is all new to me again. So these bread bins, I've never had a bread bin apart from when I was younger, so restoring this is my first one, and this is for my own personal machine, but I will correct my mistake. There is a way. It's going to cost me a bit of money, but that's the way it is sometimes. So if you're here for the first time, thank you, and drop a comment down below. Even if you just say hi, I always respond to comments. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, before I go, I did the draw for the cup last week. Whoa, was it last week? No, I did the draw for the cup that was in the competition last week, and the guy that won it hasn't actually come forward yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give him a shout out in this video down below in the description, so hopefully he'll see that and he'll watch this video and he'll contact me in the comments below. So that's it. So get ready for a disaster movie. It's my first disaster movie, and I will see you after the short intro. See you soon, guys. Bye. Hello, welcome back to the Commodore 64. Today it's a really hot day, and tomorrow they're giving sun as well, so I want to get this thing stripped down and cleaned and ready for Retrobrite tomorrow. So I'm sat in this shed, which is really hot again, but it's a Thursday. We're going to get this done. Okay, you can see here, this is a keyboard that I said had dinner. This is mainly going to be you see on the muck, there's a lot of muck on that, so we want to get this stripped down anyway to replace these broken parts here. There's two basically plungers that broke. So to do that, I think we take all these little tiny screws out. Obviously I'm not going to let you watch all this. I'm going to speed it up while I take these screws out and let you listen to some 8-bit music, which is always my favourite. Right, so now this is warmed up, we should be able to desolder it. We'll just apply a bit of flux. It was as easy as that. Apart from this one doesn't want to come out. There you go. So that's now desoldered. And now you can see we have all these parts here. So we've got all the contacts here that we can clean off. These are not carbon, these are copper, which is good. So we can clean it, give them a clean off with IPA. And these all here need coming out. Lots of them. Sure, we can 3D print these, you know. But I'll do what I wanted to do. Watch this. And now this here is ready to go through the dishwasher. And all these can be cleaned, like I say, single. But we do need to get hold of some of these anyway. I've got to 3D print some. As you can see, the broken ones are here. And we'll clean all these up, it should all be good. So, let's get these out of the way. Somewhere. I need a box or a bag. I've got a bag here. Let's get all these into a bag. Them to one side. Also, we have the case here, which you remember from last time. You can see how dirty it is. It's very grim and very like not a good colour. But hopefully, I'll get this through dishwasher now, and then we'll get that retrobrited. Okay, so off to the dishwasher we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to clean these contacts in this board. What we're going to do is use some IPA. Just put it all over. And some cotton wool buds. Yeah, looks good. A lot cleaner anyway. So we'll put that to one side. So now what we need is a piece of paper. And we need to grab all these. And we need to just drag the carbon across the paper. You have to do it a lot, just enough so it goes dull. You don't want shiny ones. So we'll just get on with this and you listen to some music. That's all done, and I'm going to sell this on the eBay as modern art done by Carbon Commodore 64. I mean, to be honest, I've seen worse in Tate Gallery anyway. So I'll see you soon. So good morning. It's like 6 AM in the morning. You can tell the case hasn't gone right at all. Not gone good. It's not gone good. Sorry, I can't get my words out. It's too early. So I'm gonna try some Retrobrite anyway before I go to work. So we're going to get some of this BB Blonde again. Can you see it? BB Blonde cream, and we're going to squidge it all over and brush it over, and hopefully, I mean, it can't look any worse than what it is. That's all ready to go. I just need to cling film it, and then I will leave these out in the garden all day, and after work I will collect them from the garden and see how they are. Hopefully they're a lot better, and hopefully the sun comes out, because at the moment it's looking a bit cloudy, but then again it is still 6 AM in the morning, so can't expect much more, can I? Right, so I'll see you guys later. I'm going to grab a coffee now and a bit of breakfast before I head off to work. So see you later, bye. Okay, so welcome back. I will this is the next day, and I'll show you the results of the Retrobrite and the dishwasher, the C64 bread bin. Didn't go as well as I thought it should. Right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to remove these capacitors here. As I'm keeping this machine myself, I want to make sure everything's done right. Okay, so I thought I'd replace them as a matter of what's his name. So before I do that, what I'll do, I'll draw a map of these capacitors, because I'm still waiting for the ones to come, but we shall get all these removed today. So basically I take this as the board, and obviously we've got a cap here, so I will draw a cap circle here, and I will write the value, which is 16 volt 100 UF. So 16 volt 100 UF, and then I will mark which side is negative. So which is that side? Okay, so as I'm going along with this, again, listen to some music and we'll get it sorted, okay? So, sorted. So that's done. Let's go on to removing these. They're all through solders. So what we can do is we can put a bit of flux on there, and we can just desolder it. So we're back on here. Basically I tried to do it under microscope, it was impossible, so just enjoy the music while I remove these capacitors. There's all the boards decapped. Always clean your soldering iron. Turn that off. Turn this one off. There's a lot of dust now we can clean off this, so we can start to clean it. Like I say, I'm not putting a dishwasher. Dishwashers are now banned from my videos. You will never see a dishwasher in my video again. And I'm going to clean it with cotton wool buds, even though it's going to take me a lot longer. Okay, that's it. I will carry on doing this later, like I say, but it is looking a lot better. I've got to wait for the capacitors to come anyway. The capacitors I'm still waiting for in the post. But like I said before, all the caps are removed now, and we'll finish cleaning this off later and recap it. It's going to be next week now anyway, but the next video will be a recap. As I said before about the case, this is why I'm not using dishwashers again. I put this bread bin in the dishwasher, if you remember. Put the results, and then I put it for Retrobrite. But the results are really bad. For some reason it did something to the case, and it Retrobrited, and it looked okay. You can see the videos on the screen there. I'll show you these pictures here. This is when it came out of the dishwasher, which is not good. And then I left it out for Retrobrite all day, and I got back and I thought, oh, I've saved the case, it looks okay, but unfortunately it wasn't the case. This is how it ended up after it had been dried. It's got like a white chalky effect all over it. Now this is from the dishwasher that caused this. So unfortunately, although it did Retrobrite quite well, it's got a horrible chalky effect. I mean, we could paint it. I don't want to do that. I want to basically replace this case. I don't like it like that. Like I say, it's a shame, but I don't want to cover things up by saying, oh, this was perfect, it went really well. I'll show you what mistakes can happen, obviously, but this is why I don't want a dishwasher or anything again. So I will see you next time on Retro for You. Maybe next time we'll be on the C16, I don't know, it depends if we get the caps for this, but we will be carrying on with this restore, obviously, hopefully with a new case, because that is grim in my eyes. And drop a like, drop a comment below, and I'll see you next time on Retro for You. Thanks guys for watching, see you again, bye.